What's up guys, this is Chris here, and today we're going to be checking out the new Echelon comp. Now this is a new model of the Springfield Echelon that has a single port comp in the barrel, as you can see right there. It's actually kind of an interesting compensator. It's diagonally cut, and it looks like it's a little bit different of a cut than what you normally see. Compared to the Canic or compared to even the Smith, it is a much bigger cut as well, so hopefully we get a little bit more compensation. Other than the comp, it's kind of the same old Echelon, 4.5 inch barreled, striker fired polymer frame pistol. The new compact just came out. We plan on getting that here pretty soon, but we're going to be shooting this guy for you first. Now what's interesting about the Echelon over some other pistols is, like the SIG, it actually has the fire control unit inside of it, and we've actually torture tested this to almost oblivion. Not this one, but the standard Echelon, and it does work very well. Echelon is made in Croatia and then imported by Springfield Armory. It is a pretty good gun in my personal opinion, and one of the better striker fired pistols for the money. As far as the comp guns go, this guy comes out at a really good price, a little over 700 I think. My wife might check my math on that up here if it's different. The Echelon has a really interesting optics mounting system on it. So we have the Trijicon enclosed optic on it that we had on the previous one, because it's the same mounting system. You can put up to 20 optics on the Springfield Echelon, which is cool. If you don't want an optic though, it has a really good set of iron sights out of the factory. We have really good serrations. We obviously have a rail for a light, and then we have some really good texture on the grip. The grip's a little bit skinny, but it comes with back straps, has a good beaver tail, and then it has a really big trigger guard with a pretty good trigger, especially for a striker fired gun. Much better than a Glock, but not quite as good as something like a Canic or a PDP. I'm excited to shoot it today, so let's go out and we'll bust some ammo through it and shoot it and see how we do.
Hey guys, Lou right here, and real quick I would like to thank the sponsor of this video, Ammo Squared. Ammo Squared is a family-owned company started by a husband and wife team just like Chris and I that wants to help make it easy for you to afford and store your ammo. They stockpile ammo for you in their temperature-controlled warehouse until you're ready for it on your own budget. When you sign up, you pick a caliber, a price range, and a shipping trigger. Once your pile hits that trigger, your ammo gets sent to you. Make sure you check out Ammo Squared and start saving money and ammo today.
And we would like to thank the other sponsor of this video, the Sonoran Desert Institute. The SDI has been a long-time sponsor of the channel. We really appreciate them. They are a university that specializes in firearms education. If you want to get a degree in gunsmithing, drone technology, or anything else associated with firearms, please go down and check out the Sonoran Desert Institute. All right, so we have some slightly underpowered ammunition here. It's 115 grain, remanufactured. We just had it. We had it in the mags already, so I'm going to try it. And if it doesn't work on the comp, you can't really blame the gun. The first shot's out of the gun. We haven't shot a round out of this, so it's not broken in either. So if it doesn't work, I'll just switch to hotter 124 grain ammo. Also, we're going to do a real hillbilly zero today. So I'm going to be shooting at that already hit target there and just trying to zero it close enough. What the fuck? That is a wild ass zero. What's going on with that?
Well, we drug that one through the mud and stuff.
I've never had a less accurate pistol in my life. We might have to change the ammo, or maybe tighten the dot or something. That's like a 3-inch group at 15 yards. I usually shoot that at like 50. Okay, we'll just keep trying to pound some off and see if it's just me. Oh, it's that Ambi magazine release. I hate these. I wish they would just keep them swappable. Almost every time they have a Ambi, like either side magazine release, it always sucks. Whoa.
That's a good group.
Yeah, still a little high. I'm not shooting particularly well today. It looks like I threw that one left pretty wide right away. Just go neckline. All right, now we're zeroed. They all hit right on top of each other. That's what they're supposed to do from the beginning. Okay. It's okay. It shoots pretty good. I think I'm just a little bit biased because I just got done, what is it, like 3 days ago, we shot that Kimber 2011 target.
Yeah.
That thing is so good. Oh, 2011s. I miss them already.
Can't beat them.
Yeah, I think I just have to get used to striker fired guns again because it's feeling better and better the more I feel her up. You have to break your grip so far over with this. That's one of the weird things about this gun. I feel like it should present right there and I have to go all the way over.
Oh, okay.
Like, I think that's what's really going on. Yeah, it's got like a real Glock thing going on to it that I do not remember.
Oh.
There we go. Just playing around. Well, how'd this get here? Concrete just grows around here, I guess.
Apparently.
It'd be kind of nice for everybody with the audio that we'd have a shed up here, so I figured I'd put one here. It'll be here in a few weeks. Okay. Well, that's 50.
Got it.
85. That was perfect.
You're to the right, I think.
Oh, I am. My zero's way off. Holy shit. So to be honest with you, I don't know what to do other than repaper this. Okay. What? Holy shit. Okay, well, I guess instead of high left, we're now low right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. That could have been me. It felt like a good trigger pull, but that could have been me. Let's do one more group. Okay. Try a 3-round group, see? Okay. Holy cow. That's a big group for me at 10 yards. It's all over the place. It's aiming right there. First one went there, second one went there, third one went there, I think. Okay, we'll do one more. Bend this guy over a little bit. Okay. Yeah, just a big ass group still. 2 in the middle, 1 here, 1 high, just like this one. You see that? Same pattern. Stringing to the bottom left. And you know, if it were me and I was telling somebody, I'd probably say this is my trigger pull here, this is my trigger puller, but I don't know why they're stringing high right too. You got me. Now I'm at about 35 yards and there's that little C zone down there. My wife said maybe the sun's in my eyes, so we'll shoot the other direction and see. That just miss?
Yeah.
Okay.
You are high left.
I missed all those.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a superstitious man, and since I only have 4 rounds left, I didn't want to miss them, so I figured I'd go to a distance where I was sure I could hit. So I suppose we'll just walk up to, I guess, fighting pistol distance. It works. Well, that was interesting. I came out here expecting a lot and maybe didn't get that, I guess. So I would say my expectations were stoked by a few videos I watched recently where people said in the video that the Echelon was better than the Canic, the Smith, and the PDP comp that came out this year. And I would, after that experience, wholeheartedly disagree. I felt like the comp was about the same. I didn't feel like it was any less or more snappy than, let's say, the PDP, which has a much better trigger and ergonomics. I also felt like, for me, I didn't like the grip angle as much. We left the stock backstrap on there, maybe that's why. Beyond that, we had a lot of accuracy issues, and I don't want to go out on a limb and blame that on the gun right away. I'll have to have another range outing with it. But I suspect that it has something to do with the fact that I never really found home when I was shooting it, and we couldn't hit anything past 50 yards, and it's been a long time since we've had a handgun that we couldn't hit past 50 yards. I can hit at 50 yards with the Smith & Wesson Bodyguard. So 50 yards is something I'm very confident shooting. I've been doing it for almost a decade, and pretty tough. Eventually, the third magazine or so, we got rounds on at 50, and then past that, nothing. We shot 2 magazines at 75, nothing. Went to re-zero. My groups at 15 were about this big, and then my groups at 10 yards were still an inch or so large. And I don't know, I just feel like that's not as good as I expected. Is that good enough for a combat gun or a self-defense gun? Absolutely. It shot great, 25 yards and in, that's what you can expect. Still has a fire control unit, still has a lot of features out of the box. The slide serrations are very nice. The trigger is pretty good. It felt nice and crisp. The reset feels good. The strings of fire when shooting quickly felt great. The bill drills up close were good. The sights are good, and the comp does provide some sort of recoil mitigation, but I worry that's at the expense of accuracy, and that is a trade-off I'm not willing to accept. The reason why I say that is because I've shot the other Echelon a lot, and I don't remember experiencing any accuracy issues whatsoever, let alone extreme enough to where we had to continue to re-zero it over and over again. So 100 yards, Springfield Echelon. Okay, shoulder height drop, right on the optic. At 75 yards, we were completely off the plate. The dot still tight, so I don't know what caused it. I'm gonna be honest with you. We use the same ammunition in this video that we use in every video, and I wish I could diagnose it, but I just can't. It could have very well been the shooter, and I guess we're just gonna have to take it out again and see if that's the case. Reliability was perfect. That's exactly what I expected, and good on them for doing that. We shot some lower powered 115 grain, and then we shot some Federal, and then we shot some Blazer brass 115 grain as well, and it all ran excellent in my opinion. The recoil impulse was smooth, and overall I like the features. I don't like the magazine release though. This is really annoying. I felt like it was digging into my finger a lot while I was shooting it, and it gets stuck, as you can see, one side or the other. I can push it out and it'll stay there. You see that? I can push this out to the other side and it'll stay there as well. And I just feel like that's kind of a liability as far as a self-defense gun. And I feel like maybe the Echelon, or at least this version of it, isn't quite as good as I remember. Maybe that's a bias with the experience I had on the range, but so far I wasn't as happy with it as I once was. And if I had to put this on a table right now, and I had to pick between the Canic, the Smith, and the PDP, all those compensated guns, this would currently be in last place. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Please help out your Oklahoma shelters, and remember to recycle. I'll check you later.